Good morning, church. Hope you guys are having a great service this morning. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for all of your support and prayers and to catch you up on what's been going on with us here in El Salvador. When the virus hit El Salvador, we had a very strict curfew quarantine, and one of the things that accomplished was it put off the spike in infections for several months. There was no curve to flatten because never was curve. And recently, about a month ago, they had the phenomenon of a bunch of people standing on the side of the roads with white flags asking for food because they hadn't worked in a couple, 3 months. At the same time, the economy had to reopen simultaneously with the highest spike in infections and deaths. But they had to do both things at the same time because people were getting hungry and they had to begin to let some people go back to work. In the middle of that, you guys avalanched us with a lot of resources and money. When that came in, I realized pretty quickly this was more than we knew what to do with. We are not a disaster relief organization. We feed maybe a couple hundred people for at least a week, maybe 2 weeks out of each month. Enjoy doing that, but that's not our call. Our call is to equip the church in the area of the supernatural, and we focus on that. But for the moment, God does call us to be a disaster relief organization. And so my first thought was, well, this is more money than I know what to do with. And I was going to give it to friends here that's what they do. They help people in humanitarian stuff. But the Lord said, don't do that. Give it to local pastors. So what we did, we took all these pastors we've been working with, and they hadn't had a church service in maybe 2 or 3 months. And they're really good people. They love to help their community, their congregation. They just didn't have the resources to do it. And we showed up and said, we want to give you some money to go feed people. And that was just the best thing that ever happened to them. And so at this point, maybe over the last month, 6 weeks, we've given bags of food through them and also through me and my family here to over 2,500 families. Some places they elected to hand out plate lunches instead of plates of food instead of bags of food. I think they fed about 400 doing that. And we're also resourcing these pastors to help feed their own families. The good news is in the last week, the white flags have pretty much disappeared. I was all over the country last week taking care of stuff and hardly saw anybody with a white flag on. So people are beginning to go back to work. Things are getting better. And I wanted to catch up on that. We also, me and my whole family, had a light case of the virus, which is probably one of the best things that happened to you. We were sick. Everybody had it, felt bad for 2 or 3 days, and then it was over. So that's been about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So hopefully we're all immune now. So anyway, I just wanted to stop and just for a second say thank you. We appreciate all your support, all your help, give you an idea of what your donations to us have been able to accomplish in this period of time. And we're still helping local pastors. These guys, their churches won't be able to open back up at least till mid-August, if not then. So they are the one group in the economy is not getting to work any at all. So we're looking out for them as well. So anyway, thank you guys for what you're doing. Hope you have a great service this morning and be blessed.